Hey guys, how have you been? I've missed all of you, long time no see, yeah? A girl gotta take a break sometimes. So I'm happy to be back, and yeah, I hope I'll be consistent now. So welcome back. Today I'm going to talk to you about infertility. Yes, I'm starting a series on infertility, continuing with my series on reproductive health. Yeah, so we all know that it reaches a point in a woman's life when you really want kids, but sometimes it doesn't come as fast as you want, sometimes it delays, but let's dive into it. So if you hear someone saying infertility, what is infertility? This is just the inability to get pregnant, and it happens when someone has maybe tried to get pregnant for 1 year, so it should be more than a year at least. That's when you fulfill that criteria, and you must have been having like unprotected sex for you to say that I'm infertile. So you're having unprotected sex for more than 1 year without getting pregnant. And there are two categories, so it could be either due to the female or the male. And today I'm going to talk about the female mostly, then as I continue I'll talk about male infertility. So female infertility, how does it come about? So it's due to different factors. So number one, age. So if you maybe above 40 years, when menopause has started setting in, and the older you get, the lesser the eggs are being produced, and then the lesser the probability of fertilization taking place because of the hormonal changes. So age, number one. Number two, we have diseases. So different types of diseases can predispose a lady to infertility. One, we have polycystic ovarian syndrome. I'll talk about that. Endometriosis. Then we have fibroids. Some of them just interfere with the implantation of the egg. So yes, fertilization can take place, but the embryo, it's not implanted in the uterus because of such reasons. Then we have other diseases like obesity, and then we have excessive exercise. So this is the connection between exercise and infertility. So when someone does very strenuous exercises, maybe you jog a lot of times, maybe you run up the hill more than a lot of times, in order to lose your weight, the body can take that as stress. And naturally, the body doesn't want you to get pregnant when you're stressed. So it will inhibit production of follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone, so there won't be ovulation taking place. Same mechanism of stress and exercise. That is how they cause infertility. So the body just takes a lot of exercise as stress, and then you won't produce the hormones responsible for ovulation. The other factor that we have is contraceptive use. So there's this 3 months injection that ladies use as contraceptives, and it contains hormones. So that hormonal imbalance caused by contraceptives can cause you to be infertile. And you realize that if you've been on a hormonal contraceptive, sometimes it takes a long time for fertility to return. So maybe 3 years, 2 years, others take 5 years. It depends on an individual. And then we have some surgical procedures like maybe abortion. Maybe if you've had an abortion before, which was not done in the right way, it can affect your cervix, your fallopian tube, your uterus, such that you cannot be able to give birth. And then another factor, we have birth defects. So there are people who are born with issues maybe with the fallopian tube, issues with the uterus, so it can't hold like a baby. Then we have family history. So if there's any member of your family who's had an issue like with giving birth, with getting pregnant, most likely you're predisposed to that. Then we have psychological factors. So like people stress a lot. So if you have a lot of depression, stress, anxiety, it can interfere with that, especially maybe you're newly married and then you're facing pressure from your relatives, your uncles, your aunties. Then they expect you to just get pregnant, yeah, that factor can also contribute to you having like that infertility. It's like tubal ligation. So tubal ligation is a method of whereby they literally tie your fallopian tube so that you cannot get pregnant again. It's a method of contraception again, going back to contraceptives. Yeah, and then your diet. So there's a certain, I'll do a video on diet and infertility. So if you keep on eating pizzas, like a lot of junk food, which are not good for your ovulation, it can also be a factor. And then also it can also just that you're having sex, unprotected sex at the wrong time. Yeah, there's usually that period of ovulation whereby you're most likely to get pregnant. So if you're trying to get pregnant, that is the most likely period that I'd advise you to have unprotected sex with your partner in order to get pregnant. So you might be having unprotected sex, yes, but it's on your, let me say, maybe safe days, and then you're not getting pregnant, and then you become frustrated. Yeah, so also another factor that contributes to infertility is the use of lubricants, yeah, with spermicides. So for example, you're having unprotected sex with your partner expecting to be pregnant, but you're using KY jelly because this is the most common, and let's say the KY jelly has a spermicide. So you're expecting to be pregnant, but then you're using a spermicide. The spermicide will kill the sperms, and yeah, it will not work because the sperms are killed, so fertilization will not take place. Yeah, so you can also look at such factors in order for you to tell what is the cause of my infertility. Look at what you also use when you're having that sex. Environmental factors like exposure to a lot of radiation or heat, exposure to maybe smoke, you're a chronic smoker, you take a lot of alcohol, you're interfering. I think that's it. I'm going to talk about the treatment in my next video. Yeah, see you, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share.